God's Perfect Revenge, Part 2. When the woman who betrayed me came back begging. I thought God's revenge was the final chapter. I thought justice meant closure. I thought once he exposed her, it was over. I was wrong. Because one evening, just as the sun was setting and the house was quiet, there was a knock at my door. Not a polite knock. A desperate one. I almost didn't answer. But something in my spirit told me to open it. And there she was. Tina. But not the Tina I remembered. Not confident. Not polished. Not smiling with hidden resentment. She looked shattered. Mascara streaked down her face. Eyes swollen. Shoulders trembling. For a second, neither of us spoke. 10 years of memories stood between us. Then she whispered my name. Rachel, please. My heart started pounding. The same person who spread lies about me. The same person who tried to destroy my reputation. The same person who smiled while sabotaging me. Was standing on my porch, broken. I have nowhere else to go. 4 words. And suddenly, the power dynamic shifted. Months ago, I was the one crying. Now she was. She told me everything. Her business collapsed completely. Debt piled up. People distanced themselves. Her family found out about the lies. Even her church leadership confronted her. I was jealous, she admitted. I couldn't stand watching you win. Hearing her say it out loud did something to me. It validated the pain. But it didn't erase it. Then she said the words I wasn't prepared for. I need your help. Help? The woman who tried to bury me now needed my advice to survive. And here's the part no one prepares you for. When God elevates you, he may place your enemy beneath you. And in that moment, your heart is tested. I had 2 choices. Protect what God restored. Or risk it to show mercy. Everything inside me remembered the humiliation. The rumors. The sleepless nights. But another voice whispered again. This isn't about revenge anymore. This is about who you are becoming. Helping her could be dangerous. People might question my judgment. They might think I'm weak. They might not understand. And what if she betrayed me again? But then I realized something deeper. If I refused to help her out of bitterness, then the betrayal was still controlling me. Forgiveness isn't about pretending it didn't hurt. It's about refusing to let pain shape your future. So I did something that shocked even me. I invited her inside. Not because she deserved it. But because I refused to let revenge define me. I didn't hand her my business strategy. I didn't restore instant trust. But I gave her something she didn't expect. Grace. We talked for hours. Real talk. No masks. No spiritual cliches. She admitted she felt invisible next to me. She admitted she compared herself constantly. She admitted she prayed for my success to slow down. Jealousy had consumed her quietly. And now she was living in the ashes of it. Helping her didn't cost me everything. But it did cost me my pride. And that was the real sacrifice. Over the next few months, I kept boundaries. Clear ones. But I also kept compassion. I connected her with resources. Encouraged therapy. Advised her to rebuild honestly, not competitively. And something surprising happened. The woman who once tried to compete with me stopped trying to be me. She began rebuilding her own path. Slowly. Humbly. And for the first time in years, there was no jealousy in her eyes. Just accountability. Here's what I learned in this chapter. God's revenge may expose your enemy. But his mercy will expose your heart. Justice proves he fights for you. Forgiveness proves you trust him enough not to fight at all. Sometimes the greater miracle isn't their downfall. It's your transformation. I thought God's revenge was the end. But it was only the setup. Because the real victory wasn't watching her fall. It was realizing I didn't need her to.